Hey guys, Peter Harper, Managing Director and CEO of Ascena Advisors. So today I wanted to talk to you about the psychology of the current health crisis and why I think it's different than the 2008 financial crisis. So I'm sure a lot of you have read a lot online about the nature of the crisis and whether economically we think there is going to be a V-shaped, U-shaped or L-shaped recovery. I read a great piece that was issued by Merrill Lynch, their chief investment officer, over the last couple of days, where it talked about the strong case for a V-shaped recovery, and this is largely what you're seeing, plugged into to the stock market, right? When you look at the projected GDP gap, economic gap, that is expected to result from this crisis, and the amount of money that the Federal Reserve has pushed into the US economy, whether via monetary or fiscal stimulus, those amounts are almost the same, very similar numbers, $2 trillion apiece. And that is why you saw that the stock market fell so rapidly, and how on the announcement of the stimulus over the following week largely went close back to the highs. So it's our view that this is why this is important. When you're looking at the 2008 crisis, for most people that was a life-changing event and resulted in substantial amounts of money being evaporated from the middle class. And the psychology associated with that was, how are we going to survive financially and support our families for generations to come? In this crisis, while the economy is a very substantial part of the longer term challenges we have, it's a health crisis, and for most people, being healthy and being able to get outside of the home post the crisis will be a major win. For those of you who have been watching economic trends that have been coming out of China post the crisis, there have been instances of substantial amounts of money, so consumer spending has been up dramatically on these folks being allowed to get out of the home and get back out and spend money. So if you believe that we've got a V-shaped recovery or potentially a U-shaped recovery, so that we're going to have a growing, strong economy by the third quarter of 2020, or maybe it's pushed out to the first quarter of 2021, and you believe that the US Federal Reserve has enough dry powder to plug any holes caused to the US economy associated with lost GDP, and you believe that your business can survive and be in a strong position till Q3 of this year or Q1 of 2021, and you believe that the psychology of the American consumer will be more closely to that of the folks that have got out of lockdown in China in 2020 than it was of Americans at the end of the financial crisis, then I think there is a strong case for there being a sharp uptick in economic activity at the end of this year, at the start of next year. Thanks, guys.